Two lines about Swamiji. Since the day he has come here, he's been a beacon light for us, shining all the way through, helping us in organization and every damn thing that we can think of, he's there for us. And he's done his Vedanta course under the able guidance of Swami Pujya Gurudev
Puja Guruji
Avyayananda, and he's been very active with the Bal Vihar parents, with the Czech members, and with everything else that we can think of. So it is our honor to have him here. Just one request, please check your phones, please put them on the off mode and keep them on the silent mode. Just one thing more, we have these books written by Swami Avyayananda. These are two volumes and they are available here in our first floor, Chinmay Vani. We have that bookshop. रामायण के ऊपर हैं. In case you feel like, please go through them. They will help you immensely. Hari Om Swamiji.
श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ओम मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। ॐ नमः श्री तुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे। ॐ दक्षिणे लक्ष्मणो यस्य वामे तु जनकात्मजा पुरतो मारुतिर्यस्य तं वन्दे रघुनन्दनम्। ॐ अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम श्री राम जय जय राम। 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 Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. बोलिए सियावर रामचंद्र की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। हरिओम। श्री रामचरितमानस is a very popular text. Earlier it was said that it is very popular in the north of India. Then later it came to say no, it is popular throughout India. And today we can say that it is popular throughout the world. Popular among people who are spiritually inclined. So the popularity and familiarity of Tulsi Ramayana or Sri Ramcharitmanas as it is called is known. We also have heard the name. We also have heard various parts of this Ramcharitmanas in different ways at different times. And it has 7 different chapters or sopan as it is called. Manas is compared to Mansarovar, a lake, and the lake of Ramkatha, Ramcharit Manas. And when you have to go to the lake, चलेगा अभी रहने दो. When you have to go to the lake, you need some steps so that you can reach there. So the step is called sopan. So there are 7 sopan. So through these 7 steps, we reach the Manasarovar, Ramkatha, the lake of Ramkatha, where we can dip. So these 7 steps are named as different kand. So when Bhagavan was born and the story of his Bal Leela, then it is called Balakand. Then lot of things happened in Ayodhya. Therefore it is called as Ayodhya Kand. But of course in Ayodhya Kand there are some things happened in the forest also, but the turning point came in Ayodhya, so Ayodhya Kand. Then third is everything that happened in the forest. Aranya means forest, Aranya Kand. So like this, every chapter is related to what the story is or where the incidents are happening. And after that there is Kishkinda Kand happening in the kingdom of Kishkinda. And then after that, the second last, the 6th canto is called Lanka Kand, because most of the things happened in Lanka, especially the war. And after that Uttarakhand means after that what happened, later on what happened. But this 5th chapter, Sopan, which is called Sundarkand, we don't see anything related to, we say that in the story, now Sundar is not a name of a place also. So not like Ayodhya Kand, Aranya Kand, Kishkinda, it's not a place. Okay, did something happen in that which can be called Sundar? Yeah, everything Sundar only happened. So then why only this Kand is called Sundar Kand and why not others? Because others also beautiful things happened. Bhagwan was born. Is that not Sundar? Of course it is Sundar. So everywhere else also beautiful things have happened. But only why this is called Sundar Kand? This beautiful shloka, it says that Sundare Sundaro Ramaha. In Sundarkand, Rama is beautiful, handsome. Sundara. Sundare Sundari Katha. The story is Sundar, beautiful. And Sundare Sundari Sita. Sita is also very beautiful. And then it is said, the poet says, Sundare Kimna Sundaram. In Sundarkand, what is there which is not beautiful? Now we may say that what is there which is not beautiful means everything is beautiful. Now in Sundarkand only we are seeing that Sita ji is also crying. So that is beautiful or what? Sita ji is in sorrow and you feel that it is beautiful. The point is, what is beautiful in this whole world? It is said, and in Ramcharitmanas only, Tulsidas has said at the other place, that there are only two things that are beautiful in this whole universe. What is that? Said one is Bhagwan and other is Bhakta. So now when we see in Sundarkand, although every other sopan also has only these two characters, Bhagwan and Bhakta, that's all. But in Sundarkand specially, we look at Hanumanji, Bhakti. All his actions are out of devotion to Bhagwan only. Okay, Sita ji, she is crying. Crying for what? For Bhagwan. See, if somebody cries for the world, it is not called a devotee. But somebody is crying for Bhagwan. That is definitely beautiful. We need to learn from Sita ji how to cry also. So that also is Sundar. Because when that crying happens for Bhagwan, then it becomes beautiful. Vibhishan, an enemy's brother, but he came to Bhagwan. Sundar, beautiful. What to talk of Vibhishan, even the spies who were sent by Ravan also transformed into devotees. What to talk of? Sundare kimna sundaram. So every part of Sundarkand is beautiful. And each of these sopans, each of these chapters of Ramcharitmanas has some comparison or likeness to one of the great cities of liberation in India. So different cities are there. Ayodhya is there, Mathura is there. These are all Moksha Nagari kehte hain inko. These are all called cities of salvation. Kashi, Kanchi, Ujjaini, and Dwaraka. So there are 7 cities of liberation. So we are not going to each one, but this Sundarkand is likened to Mokshada Nagari Kanchi. Kanchi is a city in Tamil Nadu, near Chennai. And this Kanchi, which has a very big Adi Shankara Mutt also is there, this Kanchi Nagari is actually divided into 2 parts. One part where there is Lord Shiva's temple and devotees and the worship of Lord Shiva takes place, and on the other side is Lord Vishnu's temple and his worship takes place. The Lord Shiva is there called as Ekambareshwar and Vishnu is called Varadaraja Perumal. So this 2 part. So this part is called Shiva Kanchi, this part is called Vishnu Kanchi. In Sundarkand also there are 2 parts. What are the 2 parts? The first half talks about the glory of the Bhakta, that is our Hanumanji. And Hanumanji is who?
Shiva.
Rudransha. Rudra avatar. So the first half of Sundarkand is called as Shiva Kanchi. And the second half, where the glories of Bhagavan Sri Ram is sung, that is called Vishnu Kanchi. So it's a beautiful amalgamation of the 2, and actually in essence there are no 2. Only we devotees have problem. One Shaiva says, I will not go to Vaishnav temple. Vaishnav says, I will not go to Shaiva temple. This is all problems with devotees level. Bhagwan has no problem. But for them also, if they are fighting with each other, but both will read Sundarkand. Because it has both in such a beautiful relationship. So this kind of Sundarta also is there in Sundarkand. So it is very, very special. And in Sundarkand, in other chapters and all other incidents, there may be this, Karuna Rasa and people are crying and sad and all these things. In Sundarkand, everywhere, we see that, so nice, so good. So we all the time are, that exhilaration, that joy, it all comes in Sundarkand. Every incident. Somebody will be sitting very sad and suddenly their Hanumanji will come, so nice. So suddenly we don't know what to do. Suddenly we know what to do. We know what to do. So there is this Josh that is there. And if there is Josh, then it is Sundar only. So this Sundarkand is very, very special, and in Tulsi Ramayana also Sundarkand is even more popular. Not only in Tulsi Ramayana, in all other Ramayans also. Sundarkand is called Sundarkand only. That's the beauty. In Valmiki Ramayana, Lanka Kand of Tulsi Ramayana, in Valmiki Ramayana is called Yuddha Kand. But Sundarkand name has not been changed anywhere. So because it is Sundar, it is beautiful. So now I think this much introduction is enough. Now we will enter the text, and I hope everyone has the text as it was announced. Even Puja Guruji's beautiful commentary on the entire Ramcharitmanas is there, and in that the second part has Sundarkand also, very beautiful. So we will start with the some of the shlokas with which Tulsidas ji begins this chapter. So we'll chant and then we'll think about them. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Shri Janaki Vallabho Vijayate. Shri Ramacharitamanasa Panchama Sopana Sundarakanda. Shantam Shashvatam Aprameyamanagam Nirvana Shanti Pradam Brahma Shambhu Phanindra Sevyamanisham Vedanta Vedyam Vibhum Ramakyam Jagadishwaram Suragurum Maya Manusyam Harim Vandeham Karunakaram Raghuvaram Bhupalachudamanim Nanyaspraha Raghupate Hridaye Smadiye Satyam Vadami Cha Bhavan Akhilantaratma Bhaktim Prayacha Raghupungava Nirbharam Me Kamadidosarahitam Kurumanasam Cha Atulita Baladhamam Hema Shailabhadeham Danujavana Krishanum Jnaninam Agraganyam Sakala Gunanidhanam Vanaranam Adhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatam Namami. First verse, Tulsidas ji is saying, Aham Vande, I bow down. Acha, who are you bowing down to? Raghuvaram, I bow down to the best in the Raghukula. Raghukula Mani, Raghuvaram, Shrestha. So I bow down to the best in the Raghukula. Who is he? Which? Because there were so many kings and all were best in Raghukula. So which are you talking about? Ramakyam, the one whose name is Rama. That best among Raghukula, I am prostrating to, I am bowing down to, I am saluting. Vande, Aham Vande. How is this Rama who is the best in Raghukula? So all these adjectives are indicating Sri Rama. Shantam. See now here, Bhagavan Ramchandra ji is in Vanvas and he has no confirmed information about where Sita ji is right now. He is, concerned, worried for Sita ji. And in this time, everybody is looking for her and still nothing has been concrete, no evidence, nothing has been found. At that time, in this crisis situation also, which is highly stressful, how is Ramchandra ji? Shantam. That is Shantam. He is Shanta, always peaceful. And one who is peaceful only can give peace to others. That is why we are bowing down to him. Why people don't bow down to us? Because what we have, that only we will give. Bhagwan is Shant, so he is giving Shanti. What we have? Ashanti. So we distribute that only. So that is why people stay, he is there, stay away only. But Ramchandraji Shantam, even if it is a crisis situation, he is composed, calm. Shashwatam. Why? Because he knows that he is the unchanging among all this change. Shashwatam. And when I know, see, when I am stable, I am peaceful. When there is instability, that's when I become agitated. So here, Shashwatam, he knows that he is Shashwata, unchanging substratum of all change. Aprameyam, although we may indicate him with adjectives, but he is aprameyam, means cannot be known, unfathomable. Our intellect cannot grasp who really is he. We can say so many things, but still we can't grasp what aprameyam. Anagham, anagham, totally free from all sin, means pure. Not just pure, he is purity. Anagham. Nirvana Shanti Pradam. Because he is Shanta, he is able to give Shanti. And what kind of Shanti? Nirvana Shanti means that liberating peace. See, Shanti we can get by sleeping for 2 hours also. I slept, I was peaceful. Then as soon as I woke up, what happened? Again same world. Again the same Ashanti comes back. But what is Bhagavan giving us? Nirvana Shanti. That Shanti which comes out of liberation means I am free from all sorrow, all agitation, all disturbance, all stress forever. That is Nirvana Shanti Pradam. Brahma Shambhu Phanindra Sevyam. Anisham. Anisham, day and night, all the time. Sevyam, one who is served. Served by whom? All great people serve him. Brahma, the creator. Shambhu, the destroyer. Phanindra, the Sheshnagji. So all these these normal people, our own family members, if they serve us or if they praise us, what is the big deal? So it is said that one who is a fool is praised in his own house. Because now the house people also knows if we don't praise, then he will not work. So, being praised by family members is not a big thing. But really one who is capable, then the society also recognizes. But even in the society, some people, they'll say, theek hai, he is great, okay, so what? But if you are really great, then even the great people will serve and bow down. So that is what. So the entire creation, the one who is creating, that production officer, his production manager, Brahmaji. Then destruction, dissolution, one such mighty people, they are also serving. Means really great people only are served by great people, praised by great people. So Brahma, Shambhu, Phanindra Sevya Manisham, Vedanta Vedyam. And how can he be known? Aprameyam, he can't be grasped by the intellect, but still he can be known. How? Through the scriptures, the declarations of the scriptures. When we talk of a great leader, these are all qualities of a great leader if we think about it. It is not about somebody who lived so many lakhs of years before, and then why are we looking at him and why are we praising him, why are we saying I bow down. These are all qualities of a great leader. What he really is, nobody understands, but everyone knows he is great. But if we really want to understand, scriptures will reveal him. Vedanta Vedyam. Vibhum. Vibhum means he is present in and as everything. See, a leader is one who is associated with every team member, the entire society, entire team, and if we look at the entire team or society, we will find the reflection of the leader in each one of them. He is Vibhu. That is a greatness. Vibhu. Ramakhyam Jagadishwaram. He has the entire universe under his control. Jagat Ishwaram. Having things under control, only then we can be a leader. If you just like that, I only myself, my senses are only not listening to me, my mind is not listening to me, what people will listen to me? Jagadishwara, I am the master of my world. Sura Gurum. Guru means teacher also, and Guru means one who is greater. So he is greater than all the devatas. He is greater and also teacher, means he is more knowledgeable than anyone else. And knowledge is power. Sura Guru. Maya Manushyam. But now he is playing a role of a Manushya. He is in a Manushya avatar. And what is this? He is just playing a role. He is in the garb of a human. He is actually much greater than that. But he is playing a role. A leader also comes down to the level of the team and talks, not staying above the clouds and saying, thou shalt do that. No, he comes and lives with us and works with us and inspires us to reach that greatness. Maya Manushyam. Harim. Harim means the one who snatches away. Oh, leader snatches away everything. So Ramchandra used to snatch away. Yes, but what would he snatch? He snatched away all our sorrows, all our cause of bondage, our wrong notions, our ignorance, all that is causing us pain, all that he snatches away. Why does he have to snatch? Because he asks decently, but we don't give. Children, sometimes you must have seen, their fist is always closed. You open it, again it will get closed. So there are some children who have good amount of hair when they are born also. There are some children. There was this child, I still remember, caught hold of her own hair and now doesn't know how to leave. And then she wants to put the hand down, but doesn't know how to leave the hair. So then she's pulling and the hair is being pulled and she's crying. Now we look at it, actually the first response to that scene was I started laughing within. And then I said that I am laughing at this child who is ignorant, but I am no better. Because I am also creating sorrow for myself and crying. And then crying, I will say, God, why are you giving me sorrow? What? He is not giving me sorrow. I am doing it myself. I am pulling my own hair and I am crying, oh, why so much of sorrow is there in the world? Why did God create such a sorrowful world? God did not create any sorrowful world. I am holding on and I don't give up. Bhagavan says, give me your sorrows. No, I won't give. Then what does Bhagavan have to do? Harim, snatch. That you are not giving, I will take it away. We need somebody like this. Maya Manushyam Harim Vandeham Karunakaram. Why does he do all these things? Because he's filled with compassion. Karuna Murti. Karunakaram Raghuvaram Bhupala Chudamanim. And as a human being also, what is he? The role that he's playing? He is playing the role of a king, and that too the best among kings. A leader has to be the best in his field, only then he'll be respected. So Bhupala Chudamanim, he is the crest jewel of all the kings. This Sri Rama I am bowing down to. Now all these qualities that are indicated, and the name Rama, Ramakhyam, Rama means the one who is happy and makes everyone happy. A leader has to be like that. And Bhagavan, he is himself always in bliss and he spreads this bliss to everyone who come to him. And therefore, when we remember the Lord and bow down to him, we also hope that all these qualities come to us also. So, Vandeham Ramakhyam Raghuvaram Bhupala Chudamani. Okay, now when we call somebody, or call upon somebody, invoke somebody, make a call, phone call also, and then we say such good things about somebody. praise them, then immediately the person says, "Acha kya chahiye? What do you want?" Because bina kaam ke to you will not call me. Something will be there you want. You, you will not. I know you are not so selfless also. I know you don't love me like that so purely also. Something you want. Tell me what you want. So if you suddenly call somebody who never you otherwise no don't call. Suddenly call that how are you? How are you? Sab theek hai. Now tell me what do you want? What is the work? Come to the point. No. I just called, just like that. I remembered you. Okay, thank you very much. Now tell me what do you want? Because I know you will not remember me without anything. Something is there. What do you want? So immediately Tulsidas ji says, Bhagwan, you must have understood that I want something. That is why I am praising you. I am calling upon you. Okay, so what is it that you want? So he's saying, Bhagwan, please let me tell you, na anyaspriha raghupate hridaye smadiye. In my heart, there is no other desire. Anyaspriha na. There is no other desire means what? There is one desire, but no other desire. See, this is also very difficult to say. Can we confidently tell somebody, I have only one desire and there is no other desire? There is no we can't have confidence about ourselves. Okay, मेरी और कोई इच्छा नहीं है, यही इच्छा है. अच्छा, really? बट मैं तो तुमको तीन वरदान 1 मिनट रुक जाओ. मैं so एक पे नहीं रुकता. But here Tulsidas ji is saying, I have no other ichha, only one. What is this? They are saying, are you sure, Tulsidas ji? And Tulsidas ji is speaking on our behalf. Okay. They say, are you sure you have no other? Said, are you saying just to make me happy and just please me? Said, no, Bhagwan. Satyam vadami. I am speaking the truth. Why should I lie to you? And I can't lie to you. Why? Bhavan Akhilantaratma. You are indweller of my heart. You know, even if I lie, you know what is truly there. But I am saying this is the truth. I really don't have. Because you staying inside, you yourself see. There's no other desire. See, this kind of purity only saints like Tulsidas ji will have. So he's saying, Satyam vadami. Bhavan Akhilantaratma. You know it. So I am not saying anything that is not true. I am saying the truth only. Okay, tell me now. What is it? What do you want? Now see, often what happens is, when we pray to Bhagwan also, we somehow, I don't know what reason, maybe embarrassment, maybe we feel lazy or whatever it is, we say, Bhagwan, you know everything, you do whatever best is for me. We say, and then we don't leave it to Bhagwan. Then we say, Bhagwan, why did you not give me this? But you only said you know everything. I know everything. I will give you what I... No. You should have given me this. You did not know this much also. Then we go and complain. So either we stick to what we said and said, you know everything, whatever you decide, that is the best for me, I will accept. So that is one side. Or we should say it. And actually, although Bhagwan knows, still he feels happy if we ask. See, it is like a parent. When a child does not ask for anything and says, no, parents know what I need, and then they give, then that, of course, they will provide, no doubt. But when the child goes and says, no, I want this. So as soon as somebody asks, then what happens? Then the parent feels happy. Arey, my child came to ask me. It is better to ask our own parents rather than asking the neighbor. How will a parent feel if some child goes and asks the neighbor, no, I want something to eat? A parent says, why did you go to the neighbor's house? Why did you not ask me? So we want them to ask us, and when they ask, we feel happy like that. Now the mother and father of the whole universe, if we don't ask, and if we ask somebody in the world, then Bhagwan also says, why are you asking others? You ask me, no, I am here to provide. So, okay, what do you want? So, we have to tell. Whatever desire may be, we have to tell. So, here he is saying that, Bhagwan, the only desire I have is Bhaktim Prayachara Gupungava Nirbharam me. Give me Nirbhara Bhakti. That kind of devotion where I am Nirbhar, I am completely taking your support alone. I am completely dependent on you. See, we may feel that dependence means opposite of independence, right? Dependence means opposite of independence. But this dependence means real independence. Why? See, if you look at it, even the construction of this verse is so beautiful. He says, where is Bhagwan? Antaratma. Here only said, Bhavan Akhila Antaratma. He is inside, right? Now, depending on the one who is inside, so independence. See? But if you are dependent on anything outside, then it is dependence. There is no independence. Here, if we are dependent on the one who is inside, then it is real independence. What are you dependent on? The one who is inside. So then I am independent. Which means I am not dependent on anything else outside. Give me that kind of devotion where I am not dependent on anybody else, anything else. See, when we also depend, we want to get some job done. I say, I am depending on you, please do this for me. If I am not healthy, then I say, I am not able to do, you do this for me. So I am depending, and constantly we are depending on someone or the other. And that is why we keep blaming also. I was not successful. Why? Because he did not do, she did not do, they did not do. Because I was depending on somebody and they did not support me properly. So I am anyway dependent on someone or the other. So if I have to anyway depend, better to depend on Bhagwan, who is capable. And he will never abandon us. He will never leave us. He is saying, Nirbhara Bhakti, give me such devotion where I depend on you all the time. And how will Bhakti? Then Bhagwan says, to fill your heart with devotion, such kind of devotion, I need some space. Why, Bhagwan? In my heart there is no space. Oh, your heart is filled with all these attachment and desires and other things which are unnecessary. When you first empty it, empty your heart, clean your heart, then I will fill it with devotion. Okay. So saying, Bhagwan, I have asked you for devotion. Now, if you find that the place where you have to give me devotion is dirty, you only clean it up. मैं पूरा 100% कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पे दे दिया, आपको आउटसोर्स कर दिया मैंने. मैं क्यों आधा अधूरा करूं? आप ही कर लो, सफाई भी आप कर लो और फिर भक्ति भी आप ही भर दो. तो इसीलिए कामादि दोष रहितम कुरु मानसम च, मेक माय माइंड free from all these different impurities and negativities like desire and lust and jealousy and anger and all these. Please, you only remove all these things and fill it with devotion. So I have just one desire, that's all. I don't want anything else. Such a beautiful verse. This can become a verse that we chant every day, where we tell Bhagwan, we may not be as truthful as Tulsidas ji is, but at least we can use these words to connect to the Lord this way. After that, after saluting Ramchandra ji, now Tulsidas ji is saluting now our Hanuman ji. He says, Vatatmajam namami. Vatajatam namami. Namami, I bow down to the Vatajatam, the one who is born of the wind god. So the Pavanaputra Hanuman, I bow down to. Acha, who is he? So for him also so many different adjectives. Who is he? Atulita Baladhamam. He is the repository of immeasurable, incomparable strength. Atulita Bala. No comparison. That strength. And what kind of strength? Not just physical strength. Because physically somebody may be Pelwan. But then, nothing happening. Here, Atulita Baladhamam Hema Shaila Bhadeham. How does he look? His glorious form, you can see down there also. Huge, like a golden mountain. Hema Shaila. His body is so strong and shining like gold. Hema Shailapadeham. Danujavana Krishanu. He is like the fire burning down the forests of all the Dhanuja Asuras, all the negativities, the negative forces. He is like fire. Once in forest there is fire, it is impossible to douse it, put it off. Just spreads and destroys the entire forest. So he is like that forest fire. It may appear like a small spark, but it can destroy the whole forest. That is the forest of negativities. He alone can destroy. Dhanujavana. And Jnaninam Agraganyam. So not just physically strong, but he is a greatly knowledgeable person. Jnaninam Agraganyam. He is the best among the knowledgeable. Jnaniyon mein bhi shreshtha. Jnaninam Agraganyam. Sakala Gunanidhanam. He has all virtues in him. See, one who has lot of physical strength and also knowledge becomes very arrogant. But Sakala Guna Nidhanam means all the beautiful virtues, and the crest jewel of virtues is humility. So he is humble. In spite of having so much strength and knowledge, he is very humble. Sakala Guna Nidhanam. Vanaranam Adhisham. He is the king of the Vanaras. Now this Vanara king, when was he king of the Vanaras? Vanara is translated as monkey and all, but then here Vanara is a species which is more evolved than just the monkeys that we see. So looking like face of a monkey and all, having a tail and all, but still they are not just monkeys. They are developed more than that. So Vanara, that is why they are called Vanara. Vanara means people look at them and say, Narava, is this a man? Is this a human? Like that there is a doubt. So they are very close to the human beings and also look like monkeys. So Vanara, so Vanarama Adhisham, he is the lord of the Vanaras. When did Hanumanji become the king of monkeys? Earlier Bali was there. After that Sugriv became. Even before that, if we see, then there was Kesari and all. Hanumanji's father Kesari was a king, but he never became the king of monkeys. Never. Vanarana Madhisham. And why is he saying that Vanarana Madhisham? Because he may not have been the king, but he ruled over the hearts of all monkeys. वो दिल के राजा थे. वो सिंहासन उनको नहीं मिला, पर हृदयासन सबका मिल गया. So Hanumanji was, he had won over the hearts of all the Vanaras, and therefore Vanaranam Adhisha. Raghupati Priya Bhaktam, and this adjective was the dearest to Hanumanji. He is the dearest to Hanumanji. What is he? He is a dear devotee of Raghupati Ramchandraji. That is the, now you are talking about me. Other things and all okay, but this is the main thing. The Raghupati Priya Bhakta. So a devotee always has his identity associated with the Lord. It is not an independent identity. So Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatam Namami. With this, the Mangalacharan or the invocation comes to an end, and now the Katha continues from the previous Sopan, that is Kishkindakand. Now we have to know some background of what has happened so far. In Kishkindakand, towards the end, what has happened is all the Vanaras were sent in different directions by Sugriva to look for Sita ji. And the one battalion which was sent southwards, there Sugriva sent all his good, trustworthy, capable Vanaras, and also sent Jambavanji, who was the king of bears, also with them for guidance. Now this prasang also is very beautiful, where Jambavanji is an elderly person, senior citizen, and he's going with the batch of youngsters. We always talk about communication gap, generation gap, this, that. Lovely description. We should study this portion also, end of Kishkindakand. We'll understand what is this, how to bridge that gap, and what should be the relationship from both sides. So beautifully. So Jambavanji, to cut the long story short, Jambavanji, when he finds out that we have to jump 100 yojanas is about 1200 kilometers approximately, 1200 kilometers approximately. So much, such a long jump. Who will take such a long leap? And it is not that you jump and just go there. You have to come back also. So you have to jump 1200 kilometers both ways, twice. Only then you will be able to do this job. So who is ready? So then each monkey started talking about, I can jump 10 maybe, 10 out of 100, 10 yojanas I can jump. Somebody said, I can do 20, I think, not more than that. And then Angad ji said that, I can jump 100 yojanas, but then return, I am not very sure. Then what is the point? You go there and then don't come back only. Then what is it? Then somebody has to come back to search for you also. So there is no point. Jambavanji said, in our days, hamare zamane, in my young days, I used to do this. This is what senior citizen typical talk. In our days, we all used to do this. हमारे समय में आप, मैं ऐसा ऐसा किया है. अरे दादाजी, अभी की बात करो. Now we have a problem in front of us today, not in your days. Your days you would have done, I'm sure. But now what to do? So then all these people were talking all these things, and where is our Hanumanji? He's sitting in one corner doing Ram, 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 Ram. Not even interested in this talk. And Jambavanji suddenly looking and nobody is there, and suddenly, hey, अरे Hanumanji, come here. Ram Kaj lagi tava avatara. You have been born for doing Bhagwan's work, and what are you sitting silently? You only have to do this. Come on, you should do this. Now when this encouragement came, elderly person should encourage youngsters to do it. But then typically what will happen? That he will become over enthusiastic. Hanumanji got so over enthusiastic, he started jumping and he said, I will go pick up that whole Lanka, put it in the ocean and bring Sitaji back myself, and I will kill Ravan. This, that, so many things he said. And after some time, Jambavanji was silently looking at him. Okay, suddenly he's jumping here and saying all these things. And after some time, Hanumanji felt that, थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो रहा है. So Hanumanji came to Jambavanji and said, sorry, थोड़ा ज़्यादा बोल दिया जोश में, because I want to do. See, the point is, I am so enthusiastic, I want to do this job. That is the beauty of a youngster. The youngster is ready. He says, yes, I will do it. So that it may go a little overboard. It's okay. How does it matter? So then Jambavanji, he's saying, okay, thoda over ho gaya. Can you tell me what should I do? What is my job? Give me my job description. So then the senior, Jambavanji, tells him, like, look, go there, find Sita ji. You should not get caught or anything, because then our whole project will go. So this is a very secret mission. So you go there, find Sita ji, you be safe. And she should also be safe, because once you go there, do something utpat and come back, and then she will be in danger. That is also not, our mission is very, very important, very, very sensitive. So you're going to the enemy's territory. So be silent, play low. Don't go there, kahan hai Sita ji, don't do that, nothing will happen. So play low, go there, find Sita ji. Give Bhagwan's message to her and take back her message and come back. That's all. Rest, Bhagwan will do. You do this much only. See, this guidance also is important. A youngster has the josh and the energy, but the elders have to guide properly in their language, the way they can understand. And then Hanumanji said, thank you for guiding me. Now I am ready. So he is josh. That is the stage where Kishkindakand ends and now Sundarkand begins. So we will read the first two dohas and then we will keep changing tunes each time based on the prasang. जामवंत के बचन सुहाए, सुनि हनुमंत हृदय अति भाए। तभी लगी मोहि परिखेउ तुम भाई, सही दुख कंद मूल फल खाई। जब लगी आवो सीतहि देखी, होई ही काज मोहि हर्ष बिसेखी। यह कही नाई सबनि कहु माता, चले हर्षि धरि रघुनाथा। सिंधु तीर एक भूधर सुंदर, कौतुक कूद चढ़े उताऊ पर। बार बार रघुवीर संभारी, कर के उपवन तनय बल भारी। जेहि गिरि चरण देई हनुमंता, चले सोगा पाताल तुरंता। जिमि अमोघ रघुपति कर बाना, एही भांति चले हनुमाना। जल निधि रघुपति दूत बिचारी, तै मैं नाथ होहि श्रमहारी। हनुमान तेहि परसा, कर पुनि कीन प्रणाम। राम काज कीन्हे बिनु, मोहि कहाँ विश्राम। जात पवन सुत देवन देखा, जाने कहूँ बल बुद्धि बिसेखा। सुरसा नाम अहिन के माता, पठैनी आई कही तेहि बाता। आज सुरन मोहि दीन आहारा, सुनत बचन कह पवन कुमारा। नाम काज करि फिरि मैं आवो, सीता कई सुधि प्रभु ही सुनावो। तब तब बदन पैठी हूँ आई, सत्य कहूँ मोहि जान दे माई। कवने हूँ जतन दे नहीं जाना, ग्रससि न मोहि कहो हनुमाना। जो जन भरिते ही बदनु पसारा, कपितनु दी सोरह जो जन मुख ते ही भयऊ। तुरत पवन सुत 32 भयऊ। जस जस सुरसा बदनु बढ़ावा, तासु दून कपि रूप दिखावा। सत जो जन ते ही आनन कीन्हा, अति लघु रूप पवन सुत लीन्हा। बदन पैठि पुनि बाहिर आवा, मागा विदाता ही सिरुनावा। मोहि सुरन जेहि लागी पठावा, बुद्धि बल मरम तोर मैं पावा। राम काज सब करी हूँ, तुम बल बुद्धि निधान। आशीष दे गई सो, हर्षि चले हनुमान सियावर। रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। जामवंत के वचन सुहाए, listening to Jamvanji's wonderful words, encouraging words, Turant Hanumanji was so enthused and he told everybody, तब लगी मोहि परिखेउ तुम भाई, please, oh brothers, please wait for me. How long? You may have some difficulties. Sahi dukh kand mool phal khai. You may have to face some difficulties. Whatever roots and fruits and all are available, that only you can eat. You won't get good food and all. But still, please wait for me. Till when? जब लगी आवों सीते ही देखी. यूं गया यूं आया. I'll just go meet Sita ji and come back. In no time I'll be back. Just wait for me. Very short while. And I am quite confident. My inner voice says that I will be successful. The confidence is important. Sometimes we glorify lack of confidence and say I am spiritual, so I don't know whether I'll be able to do. मैं कितना तुच्छ हूँ, I am so bad, that is not something to glorify. Hanuman ji, if we are the sevaka of Bhagwan and if we are devotees of Bhagwan, then why we should not have confidence? Of course I will be successful. That is the spirit. Hoi hi kaaj mohi harsh abhisej. I am feeling that joy that I will definitely succeed. And saying this, he bowed down to everyone and he remembered Bhagwan. See, in this entire Sundarkand we will see whatever Hanumanji does, wherever he goes, he remembers Bhagwan and does. He remembers Bhagwan and does. Again and again. Har, Chaleo Harashi, here Hari Raghunatha. Keeping Bhagwan in his heart, he went. What did he do? No, he had to take a leap. So ground level, it will be not, no, that projectile will not come. So you have to go to some top. So there was a small mountain, Bhudhara. So there was one Bhudhara, Mahendragiri. So he climbed on top of that. And such a beautiful description here. It is very briefly said, but in Valmiki Ramayana, the description that is given here in one line, that he got up on top of the mountain Mahendragiri, and then bar Raghubir Sambari, again and again he remembered Bhagwan and Tarike Upavan Tane Bal Bhari, and he started warming up and Jehi Giri Charan Dei Hanumanta. And then, when you have to take a leap, you push down and then you get the jump. So then that push, Hanumanji's that one push, what happened? Chaleu so ga patal turanta. That mountain went down to the nether worlds just by his push. It was so mighty. In Valmiki Ramayana, only this much line. Here, briefly, Tulsidas ji has said, there are almost 200 shlokas, 190 shlokas or so in Valmiki Ramayana describing this whole Hanumanji's flight to Lanka. In that he says, when he pushed, ultimately this is what happened, but there the description is what happened to the trees, what happened to the minerals. So the minerals melted and all different colors of minerals came flowing out because so much of power which was exerted. And then when he jumped, there were all these trees and all, because all these were near him, so they all flew with him. And such a beautiful description that he was flying, and then all these trees and the twigs and leaves and flowers, all these are flying beside him because of that, the thrust that he has there. So because of that force, all those are flying with him. And after some time, they drop off because their energy is gone. So their energy was borrowed. So they flew with him for some time, and then there Valmiki ji very beautifully says that it is as though the relatives, they come to send you off till some extent. Till the door or till the, outside of the house, till the parking, till the gate, whatever it is. So they come for some time, and then after that they go away, and then you go further. So like that, so beautiful, poetically said that all these, so many flowers, so many trees and all are flying with him, and then they all drop and he is moving forward. So Chalega soga patal turanta. And how was Hanumanji's flight? He's saying, Jimmy Amog Raghupati Karbana, Ehi Bhati Chaleo Hanumana, like Bhagwan's arrow. When Bhagwan's arrow is shot, it is Amogha. Amogha means it will do its job. Whatever the intent of shooting that arrow, it will be fulfilled. Like that, Hanumanji also was as though shot from Bhagwan's bow. And like that, Ehi Bhati Chaleo Hanuman. Like that, he flew. Now, whenever we have to take up any project or mission, there is always so many obstacles. Greater the job, more the obstacles, more difficult they are. So it will be there, and we have to face it. We have to overcome them. Whatever, even if we want to sit down alone and do some japa, our own personal sadhana, in our own house, in our own time, our own place, still there will be obstacles. Because obstacles don't only come from outside, they come from inside also. So these obstacles will come, and even if it is Hanumanji, obstacles came. He had to face them, but he is telling us that how to face these obstacles. And obstacles can be of different kinds. Here, the first obstacle is very goody obstacle. What is that? He's saying that the Samudra Devata, it is called Sagar after one great king called Sagar. Sagar was the one who actually, his descendants actually brought Gangaji down, and then it was Bhagirath did lot of tapas and all, and the oceans, the pit was filled with water, and that became ocean. So Sagar Maharaj was, so then naturally Sagar is indebted to the clan of Ramchandraji. And he is Ramchandraji's sevak. So then this Sagar felt very indebted and felt responsible and felt that no, I should serve. भगवान का सेवक आया है तो सेवक की सेवा करना, दास दास, दासस्य दास, to be the servant of the servant is something great. See, we all want to serve the one who is a leader, but one who is serving the leader, nobody takes care of them. A few years ago, there was this earthquake in Gujarat, in Kutch. And we were all Yuva Kendra members at that time. And we went out and we said that what can we do? There's no point in sitting down sadly that, oh, so much of distraction, what to do, why so much. So we said we should get into action. This is the time when we can serve. And we went out and saw that, see, this is the beauty of our country, that from different parts of the country, people had already come and service was already given to all those who were affected victims. People who had lost their family, lost their homes, everything. They got food, they got basic arrangements, everything. People and different places, people had already reached so quickly. So we said, now what do we do? Because now there's no point in giving them more and more. If they are getting food, then we give more food. What is the point? So it is not serving them. So we said, what else can we do? Of course, we did organize some satsangs, bhajans, etc. So that that is a strength that one can get at this time. They can pray and all these things. So that, of course, we extended. But we saw that there were so many Jawans of BSF, so many volunteers of RSS, so many youngsters just like that who have just come and they are, working there, clearing the debris, saving people's lives and all. And they are standing in the sun, in the cold at night, and so people, nobody was looking at them. So we said we'll serve them. So we provided food, water, etc. for these people, these BSF Jawans and all. And with such selfless service they were giving. So we got that joy of serving the servants. So here, this Samudra Devata also, he felt that, he is Ramchandraji's sevak, so I should serve him. So what can I do? So there is, under the ocean also there are mountains. Because mountains, there can be mountains inside. So then there was one Mainak Parvat. Now this Mainak Parvat story also is interesting. Earlier, all these mountains had wings. Earlier, long ago. So they used to fly. Now the problem with mountains flying is, there was no runway or there was no landing area or anything. They used to land anywhere. So it was chaotic because now somebody is walking just like that in a garden in the mountains and I want to land there. Tuck. And they are crushed. So then this, Indra, all the devatas said that this is too much of chaos. We can't handle this. So then Indra, the king of gods, he saw that these mountains are flying. This is the problem. So let us do something. He got up, took his vajra and clipped off all the wings of the mountains. So today mountains are not flying. We should thank Indra for that. So he clipped off all the wings of the mountain. Now during that time, it is said this Mainak Parvat, he did not want his wings to be clipped. So he went under the ocean and hid himself. So then he was saved. So then the ocean is telling Mainak, see, I gave you shelter, right? Now you help me. Okay, what do you want? He said, see, the sevak of my Lord Bhagwan is coming. So Hanumanji, you serve him. Somehow you serve him. So Mainak Parvat came out. And he stopped Hanumanji. Now see, what seva should not be to stop somebody from doing their job. This is for us to understand. Sometimes we are the obstacle, but we think we are serving. Maina comes in front and stops Hanumanji. And Hanumanji says, I am going for some mission and that is urgent also. And then you are coming and saying, no, please accept my service. What is this? We do this sometimes, When somebody is in a hurry, and this Guruji often says, Guruji Swami Avyayananda, often when we have camps and all, he says, please don't bow down and touch the feet and all, especially when somebody is walking. Just stand and just say Hari Om, that's enough. Don't go down and all those things. One is back issues and all also are there, that you are hardly able to bend down. And once we bend down, then we say all Swamis walk from here. So one by one, so that एक साथ सबका हो जाएगा. उसके बाद खड़े होते हैं, एक बार झुके ही हैं तो खत्म कर देते सब कुछ. So तो one is that, other is we'll trip them. कभी कभी हम किसी को मदद करने आते तो हम रास्ते में आ जाते हैं उनके. तो here Mainak Parvat stopped him and said, please take rest for some time, because what I have to offer you, I have some resorts on myself. Mountains have, hill stations, resorts are there. So Mainak Parvat said, there are some nice resorts on me. So you come have a, hot water bath and all, we have a swimming pool which is temperature regulated. We have a jacuzzi also, and we have some water bed and all. You can have some rest, and then you can go proceed. And there is very, very good, multi-cuisine restaurant also is there. So whatever you want to have, just get your, Hanumanji is saying, my dear, thank you for your services. He just touched Mainak Parvat and said, I accept your love. But the point is, I have just begun my journey. अगर लौटते हुए बोलते तो भी चलो फिर भी सोच सकते हैं कि थक गए बेचारे, अभी तो शुरू किया है मैंने जर्नी, तो शुरुआत में ही तुमको रेस्ट चाहिए. एंड दिस इज द ऑब्स्टिकल दैट वी हैव विद इन अस. Mainak is not outside for us, it is within us. As soon as we start some work, the first thing is थोड़ा एक कप चाय पी के फिर शुरू करते हैं. This is Mainak Parvat. Let me rest for 10 minutes, then I will. अरे 10 minutes what? You have not even started since 10 minutes. And now you want rest immediately. What is this? The first thing our mind will say, let me know. I'll gather more energy and then I will work. So Hanumanate hi parsa. He just touched, did pranam, and respectfully said, now I am going for Bhagwan's work, and without completing that work, I have no rest. I don't know of any rest. Ram kaaj kine bino mohi kaha vishram. I can't rest till I complete my job. And this is the dedication which is required to succeed in any field. Till I complete my job, I shall not rest. Whether we are studying for an exam, whether we are, researching about something, whether we are talking to somebody, whether we are helping someone, reaching somewhere, whatever it may be, till I reach. We all know this story of this, hare and the tortoise. So the hare, before the finishing line itself, let me rest for some time, then I will go. Are complete, and after that rest, no, there is a tree after the finishing line also. Why do you want to rest now only? This is what our mind does. And then the slow tortoise also wins the race. And we are left like that. Oh, how did this happen? And then we'll say, God, why such things are happening to me? Because you let them happen. So Mainak Parvat incident is also for us to learn. Hanumanji, and see, Hanumanji did not, rudely reject the service. So somebody is serving, maybe becoming an obstacle, yes, understandable that, they know only that much. They want to do that. Okay. I accept your love. Thank you very much. But now I have to go. I'll meet you later. Tuck. Move ahead. So we have to know that we need to overcome that obstacle and also be calm, be composed, be respectful. I recognize the the intention. The intention is of service. Okay. Although the way employed is really a big obstacle for me, but intention is service. I respect your intention. However, I have to go. I have to rush. So I'll meet you later. Okay. Now, okay, he started moving ahead. Ho gaya? Obstacle over? No. Very soon, these devatas are all looking at what is happening. And then they are saying that, no, he is doing Bhagwan's work. He has to go to Sita ji, find her, and that too in enemy territory. It's not easy. He can get killed, he can get caught, he can get imprisoned, he can get deported to some other island. What will you do? Sita ji can be hidden somewhere else. It's very dangerous. This mission is not very easy. So what do? We have to test him. Is he capable? Why do you want to test? He is doing Bhagwan Seva. Bhagwan will make him capable. Why? But then there are some such people also in our lives. And our mind also is like that. Am I really capable? Questions come, doubts come. Or others also. There will be tests in life. So now these devatas sent Surasa. Surasa was the mother of snakes. So this mother of snakes, why? See, one is mother. Mother is all loving and protecting the child, giving up one's own life for the sake of the child, but not the mother of snakes. Snake is one species that she will lay eggs and then she'll be exhausted because with the eggs and all she can't move about, so she is not eaten for a long time. And then when the eggs are laid, she is completely drained and exhausted. So of the various eggs, 1 or 2 eggs she will eat. Her own children. She will eat so that she gets some energy. So this is nature. She's not cruel or anything, but she's not very compassionate and doesn't have that concept of, oh, my child, my child. Nothing. I am ready to gobble you up also. So that is her, this thing. So this mother of snakes means that ready to kill. Like that. So, but she was mother. So she had the dignity of that mother also. So she said, she was sent. So she came in front. Now Hanumanji, just imagine, is flying, suddenly somebody is coming, one mother of snake. Who are you now? What do you want? Hanumanji says, I am going, Baba. Please let me go. She started laughing. A typical laughter, we must have heard in serials. Ha 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 ha. Enough of laughing. Tell me, what do you want? He says, Aaj Suran Mohideen Ahara. Today the Devatas has given me food. So I am going to eat you up. So then Sunat Vachan Kaha Pavan Kumara. Then Hanumanji said, see, I am going for Ramchandraji's work. Ram Kaj Kari Phiri Me Aavo. So let me finish Bhagwan's work. See that this is first. How to talk. That intelligence to talk also. So you say that I am going for Bhagwan's work. So whose work is it? Bhagwan's work. And that Bhagwan is not just my Bhagwan, he is your Bhagwan also. So that is one way of negotiation to come to a settlement that now, let me go. I'll come back later. I'll meet you later, but let me go. Bhagwan's work. No asar. Because she was also on a mission. Nothing happened. Okay, then second line. What do you do? Sita kai sudhi Prabhu sunao. Second, I am going for Sita ji, a woman. You are also a woman. So a woman can understand a woman's, pain. So I am going to serve Mother Sita, and you are also a mother. So you will understand her. So at least for that, you let me go. So that is second. See, negotiation levels. One is, whose job am I doing? For whom am I doing it? Who is going to be benefited? And the beneficiary is like you, only another woman. And a woman will understand the need of a woman. So please let me go. Second. Then he's saying, and then what you want? You should enter my mouth. Without entering my mouth, you can't go ahead. I will not let you go ahead. Said, I will come back after this. Come back, get the news across to Ramchandraji, and I myself will come and enter. Tab tava badan paiti hu I. I will definitely come. And so then this is what? Buying time. This is all negotiation. Whose job is it? For whose sake? The beneficiary. Who is going to be the beneficiary? Something related to you. Third, buying time. Give me this much time, I will finish this and then come to you. That also didn't work. Fourth, emotion. Satya kaho mohi jana de mai. Oh, mother. See, mother, that motherhood, compassion. Mother is compassionate. You will understand. I am your child after all. And I am speaking the truth. I will come back to you. Please let me go. Emotion also. Nothing worked. Kavane ho jatan de nahi jana. So all these different, see, Hanumanji is teaching us an art of negotiation also, and how to speak to somebody who is, you know, खड़ा ही है सामने, मैं नहीं जाने दूंगा, क्या करोगे? हाँ, तो उसके साथ भी कैसे बात करना है वो भी. And this is also respectfully, he is not losing his cool. But nothing worked. So, okay. So then he started thinking, if she really wanted to eat me up, by now I would have been her food. She would have gobbled me up by now. Grasasi na mohi. So he said, you are saying I will eat you, but you are not eating me. I will swallow you, I will swallow you. You are not swallowing me. So then, see, now first, peaceful negotiation, dialogue. Didn't work. Now, challenge. If, let me see, can you really gobble me up? You are not gobbling me, you are only saying. So, getting into action. Now, second stage. Okay. So then what happened? She started opening her mouth. How much? 1 yojana. See, snakes, they can open their jaws completely 180 degrees. So she opened first little bit. So 1 yojana. 1 yojana means about 8 miles, that is 12 kilometers. So then Hanumanji immediately became double, 2 yojanas. Then she further opened her mouth even wider. He became double of that again. 16 yojanas she opened. 32 yojanas Hanumanji became. I said, I can't enter now. I am double of your size. So she kept on increasing, and finally she opened her mouth 100 yojanas. So wide. 100 yojanas. Now see, if we are there, if we were there in Hanumanji's place, we would have become 200 yojanas. And it will continue until today. Till today, there will be, anybody goes from India to Sri Lanka, they can see this is still happening. How big they have become, this big. But till today, we will be doing that only, big. Because ego problem. We have, अरे तुम इतना करते हो, मैं डबल करूंगा, करते करते आज तक हम वही कर रहे होते, काम नहीं हो पाता. But Hanumanji, he said, what prestige issue with this? Immediately became small. Instantly. And then he went into the mouth of Surasa. Now 100 yojanas to close will take time. How can you close? Small mouth, closed. Big mouth. So now slowly, the railway ka fatak band hota hai, dhire. So by the time he went inside and came out and said, what was your condition? Without entering your mouth, I can't go ahead. I have entered your mouth. Now can I go? So she was so pleased. She said that whatever work the Devatas had given me, I am very satisfied. You are not only Balashali, but also Buddhishali. So you are intelligent and you are capable of doing Bhagwan's work. So best wishes to you. She blessed him and sent him ahead. So now he went ahead. Okay. So this is also second, our obstacle. And what is the second obstacle? It is called greed. Greed. I want more. So I am going on a mission. I forgot the goal. I am collecting stuff on the way. I want more. And that prestige issue, ego problem. I will do this. Hanumanji said, I am not interested in proving myself. I am interested in accomplishing my job. Therefore, what is more important? Going there is more important right now. It is not to establish that I am bigger than you. Done. And I don't want more and gather. How much baggage will I carry? I don't want anything. Moved ahead. Okay. He moved ahead. Then next, still there are obstacles. What is the next obstacle? Next obstacle is all Veera Rasa. So we'll chant next 2 dohas also. निशिचर एक सिंधु महु रहई, करि माया नभ के खग गहई, जीव जंतु जे गगन उड़ाही, जल बिलो की तिन के परिछाही, गहई छाह सकसो न उड़ाई, एहि विधि साहा न चर खाई, सोई छल हनुमान कह कीन्हा, तासु कपट कपि तुरत ही चीन्हा, ताहि मारी मारुत सुत बीरा, बारिधि पार गयौ मति धीरा, तहाँ जाई देखी बन शोभा, गुंजत तंतरीक मधुलोभा, नाना तरु फल फूल सुहाए, खग मृग वृंद देखी मन भाए, शैल विशाल देखी एक आगे, तापर धाई चढ़े उभय त्यागे, उमा न कछु कपि कै अधिकाई, प्रभु प्रताप जो काल ही खाई, गिरि पर चढ़ी लंका ते ही देखी, कहीं न जाय अति दुर्ग विसेखी, अति उतंग जल निधि चौपासा, कनक कोट कर परम प्रकाशा, कनक कोट विचित्र मणिकृत सुंदरायतना घना, चौहट्ट हट्ट सुबट्ट बीथी, चारुपुर बहु विधि बना, गजबाज खच्चर निकर पदचर, रथ बरूथ निको गने, बहुरूप निशिचर जूत अति बल, सेन भरनत नहीं बने, बन बाग उप बन बाटिका, सर कूप बापी सोहई, नगन सुर गंधर्व कन्या, रूप मुनि मन मोहहि, कहुमाल देह विशाल शैल समान, अति बल गर्जहि, नाना खारिन भिरहि, बहु विधि एक एकन तरजहि, करि जतन भट कोटिन बिकट तन, नगर चौदिसि रक्षहि, कहु महिष मानुष धेनु, कर अज कर निशाचर भक्षहि, एहि लागी तुलसीदास इनकी, कथा कछु एक है कही, रघुवीर सर तीरथ शरीर त्यागी, गति पै सही, पुर रखवारे देखी बहु, कपि मन कीन विचार, अति लघु रूप धरौ निसी, नगर करौ पैसार, मसक समान रूप कपि धरी, लंकहि चले सुमिरि नर हरि, नाम लंकिनी एक निशिचरी, सो कह चल सी मोहि निंदरी, जाने नहीं मोर आहार जहां लगी चोरा, मुठिका एक महाकपिहनी, रुधिर बमत धरनी धन मनि, पुनि संभारी उठी सोलंका, जोरी पानी कर विनय सशंका, जब रावण ही ब्रह्म बर दीना, चलत विरंचि कहा मोहि की, होशिते कपि के मारे, तब जाने सुनि सिचर संघारे, तात मोर अति पुण्य बहुता, देख्यो नयन राम कर दूता, तात स्वर्ग अपवर्ग सुख, धरिय तुला एक अंग, तूल न साहि सकल मिली, जो सुख लव सतसंग, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। In that ocean, there was one Rakshasi named, her name is not given, but in Valmiki Ramayana we find her name as Simhika. This Simhika used to be there in the ocean, and she had this ability of catching the shadow of any bird or anyone flying on top, and with the shadow she could hold and control that animal and then pull it down and eat. That was how she used to fill her tummy. So she did the same thing with Hanumanji, caught hold of his shadow and she started pulling him. And Hanumanji said, suddenly what happened? I am not able to move ahead. Something is catching me, something is stopping me, and there was nothing visible. And suddenly he saw that she is pulling him down. And as he was pulled down, he recognized and immediately understood. Quick evaluation of the situation and immediate response. That is what Hanumanji is. Immediately he saw, oh, okay, this is what is happening. Understood. And she is a Rakshasi. Now see, Mainak Parvat respectfully refused. Okay. Surasa negotiated, challenged, did something and very cleverly came off. Here, he felt such a Rakshasi who is holding the shadow, pulling me down and eating me, and she is ready to eat. His mouth is open, she is just pulling me down. Now, with such a person, if you sit and talk, it's not going to work. So we should know where dialogue can be possible. Where dialogues are not possible, there you should not talk. You should take action. So Hanumanji did not waste his time in organizing a round table conference. Let us have dialogue. Let us settle it peacefully. यहाँ कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. पता है, this is a terrorist. You sit and talk with a terrorist or what? Finish him off. One nice hit, gone. तासु कपट कपि तुरत ही चीना ताही मारी मारुस तबिदु. Tahi mari, finished. 2 words finished. Didn't take time. As soon as she was recognized that she is doing this, finished her off. That which pulls us down in life is called jealousy, irsha. When we are on a mission, when we have to reach the goal, there are others also. And when we start comparing with others and say that, oh, this person is moving ahead, then we are pulled down. And jealousy is a very peculiar thing. It should definitely not come in our mind, but we have to be careful that it doesn't come for us in another's mind also. Because if somebody else feels jealous of us, they will pull me down. So my behavior has to be so pure that no jealousy can touch me and nobody feels jealous about me. When will people feel jealous about me? When I show off too much. So don't show off. I know you are great. Keep quiet. Because as soon as you make a show out of it, people will start feeling jealous, they will start comparing and they will want to pull you down so that they can go ahead. तो इसीलिए ईर्ष्या हमारे मन में भी नहीं और दूसरे मन में भी हमारे लिए नहीं होनी चाहिए. तो जैसे as soon as she was apprehended, finished her off, खत्म. ताहि मारी. Then he went Marusutubira Baridipar Gayo Matidhira, crossed the ocean. So these 3 types of obstacles, Mainak Parvat, Sursa and Simmika, all 3 come to our minds also. But that is not still the end. He has just crossed the ocean. Still he has not reached. Now after crossing the ocean, he landed on one mountain. Because you need a vantage point to see from the top what is happening and from a distance. The place there where he has landed on the mountain in Lanka, today that place, our Saubhagya there, it is with Chinmaya Mission. It is called Ramboda. And in Ramboda there is a beautiful Hanuman temple, huge Hanumanji is there standing there, and we have an ashram also around that. So if you get a chance, you should visit. So that is a place where he landed. And then he looked at Lanka. He saw it was so beautiful, the gardens and the nature was quite beautiful. And Lanka, it is described not here but in Valmiki Ramayana in great detail. It is described that Lanka was the most secure of all islands. That time the kingdom was most secure. It had various circles of security. First thing is, it was surrounded by the ocean. That's the first level of security. Then there was a circle of forests, there were mountains, and then there were forts. So every line of security, and all this one has to cross and then go inside. So Hanumanji's mission was not an easy mission. So he went there and he first studied the place. He looked at it, and he also saw that in the city of Lanka, which was Suvarna Nagari, it was full of gold, it is said. In today's age, it is a materialistic world where gold was most important. Here today, materialism. Stark materialists. They were all fighting, so rat race, fighting, cutthroat competition. That's exactly what this is described. And he saw that all these people, see the entire community there, how was it? Description is given here that he saw, of course, there was like this forest and all this, trees and the bees and flowers and all this very beautiful. All that was beautiful, no doubt. There was natural resources. They were rich with natural resources, but that was not what they really enjoyed. What they were enjoying was, it is even that this Ravan had abducted so many young girls from so many different kingdoms. That's it. Nar Nag Sur Gandharva Kanya Roop Mani Mani Mohi. He got, wherever he went, he got all the young girls abducted. So he had a harem full of girls, young girls. Although he was married. After that, all this. And such indulgent person. And not just that, all these people, okay, they were all so powerful and all his army was so powerful. He had all the latest technology, weapons, all these things. But what were they doing in their own place? Okay, outside they, all wars and all, they won everything fine. अपने घर में क्या कर रहे थे? एक दूसरे के साथ लड़ रहे थे. See, this is Ramcharitmanas, huh? And today in the world you see certain places. Leave them to themselves, they will fight among themselves. Bring them out somewhere, they will fight with others. See? So it is in the blood. That is called here Rakshasa. That, so these are all, unko shanti to achhi nahi lagti. And what were they eating? Kahu mahish manush dhenu khar aj. All this. Aj means goat. Khar means donkey. Donkey meat also. Dhenu, beef. Manusha, human beings also. And mahisha, buffaloes. So all this, they were all eating this, fighting with each other, and abusive language, all these things. So when he saw, Hanumanji saw the gardens and the natural resources, he was saying, so beautiful place. But when he saw the people living there, he said, what kind of people are these? They are not enjoying what they have got. And he is saying, but still I am describing this little bit because very soon Ramji is going to come here, and with his presence and with his arrows, this whole place is going to become purified. So therefore, they deserve little bit description. So I just describe little bit. Otherwise, I would not waste my time in describing these people. And then he says that there are so many people here. So pura rakhware. So then I should not enter now. He was very careful. He said, after sunset, in the night I will enter. In the night, he took a small rupa, and then he's saying, Masaka saman rupa kapidhari, lanka hi chaleo sumiri narahari. He remembered Bhagwan. Narahari has two meanings here. Narahari means that Hari, Bhagwan, in the form of Nara, that is Ramchandraji. Or Narahari means Narasimha Bhagwan, because he says, now I have to play that role. So I have to remember Bhagwan in Narasimha Rupa, because that's what I may have to do very soon. So Sumiri Narahari, he went inside. And as he was entering the gates of Lanka, look at the security level, the security personnel in our own, our colonies and our condos and our places. Somebody goes in, goes out, the chowkidar is achhe so raha hai. Then we have to go and wake him up. Bhaiya, may I go in? Go. I don't mind, because I am sleeping only anyway. Don't disturb me. Do whatever you want to do. So, but here, this Lankini actually is the deity of Lanka. And she was a chowkidarini. She was a watchwoman. And she was guarding Lanka. And it is said that night watchmen usually sleep. Here Bhagwan is in the form, Hanumanji is in the form of like the size of a mosquito. Form is same, Vanara form only, but size of a mosquito. That mosquito entering the gate, she caught him. What? Watchman, she should be worshipped by all the watchmen of today. What? Alertness. Did not allow a mosquito to enter. Just imagine. He was of that size. So kahat chale si mohi nindari. Said, how dare you go without my permission? Huh? And Hanumanji was also like impressed. Wow, good watchman. Very good security. And he says, don't you, she's telling him, don't you know, as long as any thief comes here, he is my food. I will eat him up. So you are going in to steal. Hanumanji felt, thief is your lord, not me. He has stolen my mother and brought her here. Not, I am not the thief. I have come to the land of the thief and you're talking like that. He gave one nice, he did not speak to her also. Did not talk anything. One nice, muthika amari. So he gave one box to her. Just to, and in what form? This size, mosquito size hand, which hardly makes sound. That's all. With that little tiny hand, he gave one box and she fell flat on the ground. What would have happened if he was in his full form? I don't know. So she fell down and then she got up and she prostrated and said, are you Ramchandraji's messenger? How do you know? Said, because I have been told, Brahmaji, when he came to bless Ravan, when he was going back, he told me that one day, one sevak of Ramchandraji will come and he will hit you and you will really suffer that blow. So that day you remember that Ravana's days are counted now. He is going to come to an end. So I feel you are that. He said, you are right. So Lankini said that, please, sorry. And she thanked him for that hit. See, this is another beautiful thing, that when we are hit in life, it is not always to give us pain, but to transform us. He says that you hit me and because of that, meri akkal vapas aayi. So thank you. And she said, just the sparsha, the touch of a great person like you, the servant of the Lord, the devotee of the Lord, just the touch of you, even if you hit me, never mind, but that touch has purified me. She says, this satsang is what is valuable for me. So this, thank you for this satsang. He says, whatever wealth you may put on one side of a balance and on the other side a little bit of one few moments of satsang, if you put, satsang will always be heavier, it will always be greater. उसका पलड़ा हमेशा भारी रहता है. इसीलिए वो थोड़ा सा सत्संग मुझे आज मिल गया. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. So to be grateful for the blows we receive in life is also important, provided it brings back our buddhi on track. So now after that she says, please go in. So we'll see that tomorrow. Veera Maruti, Gambhira Maruti, Veera Maruti, Dhira Maruti, Ati Dhira Maruti, Dhira Maruti, Ati Dhira Maruti, Geeta Maruti, Sangeeta Maruti, Geeta Maruti, Duta Maruti, Rama Duta Maruti, Duta Maruti, Rama Duta Maruti, Bhakta Maruti, Parama Bhakta Maruti, Bhakta Maruti, Parama Bhakta Maruti, Veera Maruti, Gambhira Maruti, Veera Maruti, Gambhira Maruti, Gambhira Maruti, Gambhira Maruti, Maruti. Om Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu, Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu, Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu, Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayah, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet, Asato Ma Sadgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya, ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ